Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to another late night here on the East Coast. How y'all doing? Hopefully pretty good. Yeah, hell yeah, we're gonna watch the intro. Hey Yanks, hey Fox. The audio seems like kind of loud to me, and I have it like 40%, so we can change that though, right? That's not too bad. Yeah, we'll watch the intro. Watching an ad? You won't be. Don't worry, Fox. You're not gonna miss anything. Baba. Yeah, it's pretty huge, this audio. Well, I think the actual in-game audio is quite, like, you can hear this is quite quiet, right? So we'll play it by ear. Rook and flag. Turn my my vibrations off. Beautiful. Hey, let's go do a little bit of this. How's that? Is that good? Is that I don't know if that made a sizable impact or not. Yeah, I guess it did. We'll turn it down a little more though. Maybe something like that. Well, I like sound effects actually. That should be good. How's it going? Pretty good. Well, actually, it's interesting you mentioned that. So I've had a lot of I don't know. I've been having a lot of like really bad panic attacks lately, and I'm still stuttering a lot. I don't know why that is, but yeah, is what it is. Kaylin just beat Undertale tonight. She technically beat it before, like a few days ago. That was kind of fun, but then she just went for the true pacifist completion, right? Like you know how you beat the game and then you do the new game plus, probably because not streaming as much. Honestly, Yanks, I wouldn't doubt it. I feel bad that I haven't streamed, but I've been getting very feverish and not sleeping and stuff. Anyway, this is Bob Is You. Let's talk about cool things. This game right here. I had a gentleman over last night. No, a friend, I should say, I suppose. And we played some Portal 2 because he'd never played that co-op. I've definitely missed you around, Yanks. We were playing some Portal 2 co-op, and I was like, man, you know what? This Baba Is You game just came out. I heard it was kind of a cool puzzle game, right? I don't know too much about it, but I know it's kind of programmy. Bought it, downloaded it, and we played it like 1:30 in the morning after a couple beers. Played for an hour. It's amazing. So I haven't got too far in the game, but I got far enough to know, oh my god, I love this. It's very program logic. We have entities, we have strings, and we're sort of putting statements together to make things. So right now, you know, we can run around. The really cool thing I found about the game is you press start, you have the rules all written right there. So if you have trouble keeping up with the rules around the screen, at the start, I'll probably just pause each stage so we can get a quick glance at the rules. Well, he's very new to video gaming in general. So he's never played like Portal 2 cooperatively, and I don't think he played the single player by himself. Maybe very briefly. Either way, if we touch flag, we win. That's it. Now we're gonna go back to that level just so we can sort of talk about why this game is so great. And right here, I think there's like 9 levels or something. This is the extent that I've played. So it's gonna be a little bit cheap because I should, since it was only yesterday, remember how to beat them, or at least a little bit quicker. But the thing is, in this game, the big mechanic is you can push things around, right? So what I can do is I can make rock is win. Not like that. I would have to do this. So now if we touch rock, I win. That's a cool thing. We can remove this statement, and now wall is not stop. Wall just exists. It It's its own entity. We could say, hang on, this is a fun one. Let's say flag is Baba, but also Baba is you. So now there's two little me's running around. Oh, we can do all sorts of crazy shit. We could also say rock is you. Yeah. Totally possible. Oh. Hold up. Almost did that the wrong way. Would have ended in tears, trust me. So Baba is you, and we can also make rock you as well, yeah. So now we control all of these entities. And we can also stack them up if we feel like it, right? Because that makes it a little easier. And of course, the interesting thing is make like Baba is win, for example. And we do have to be careful because if you ever remove the U, now in this case it's fine, right? Because we still have a U. But if we ever completely remove a U, you lose. Something has to be you. Congratulations! So we just win because we are win. Super interesting, super cool. Hey Dino, how you doing, man? But this blew my mind, man. I love this stuff. I love programming. I love clever puzzles. This is a very basic one, right? Like we can't get through. What if wall was not stop? You know? Be free, my children. It's good shit. Yeah, it's super nifty, Yanks. You can see why I got so excited playing this game. Like I mentioned, we beat the first, this set of levels, and then you go to another world. So the another world, that's all new. So I'll be puzzling that along with you, but these ones we're just gonna blast through because they're very tutorial. Now this is a little confusing, right? Just to make it easy on you guys, right? We press start here. The confirm statements right now, wall is you, so we are wall, and flag is stop. This is identical to the other one, albeit it's a little flipped around. So we can just go ahead and make flag win. There's quite a bit of that around. I don't really understand the dandelion currency. Maybe it's like a secret thing, or every level you get one. We'll figure that out. No, I know, and I love the name of it too. It's very simple. I love the art. The music, I'm not crazy about, but I'm not picky about music in my puzzle games because it doesn't really add much. Now here's an interesting one. My buddy immediately goes and pushes this rock down. I'm like, whoa, pal. Because water is sink, so anything that hits it sort of cancels out. Of course, we just make a rock win. Done deal. You don't pay for stuff in dandelions. I don't know. Maybe that's like the paid currency. Oh, it's just a complete. Oh, okay. Maybe it is just showing how many levels I beat. Now I'm sure there's like 100 ways to do. Oh, that's not true, but I'm sure there are multiple ways to do every level. For example, here rock is push. So if we push rock, we can break the statement that skull is defeat and cross on through. There may be like other ways to do that. So if I replay this level, what if I don't use the rocks? Could I use the words here? Yes, I could do that. Could I push them down here and instead make skull is push? You know, yeah, I can do that, and that's pretty fun. So that's kind of neat. Am I going to complete this game in the optimal way every time? Probably not. It's me. But another thing. So again, we can't break this. If we ever break Baba as you, we're screwed. This is a super fun level. Because this is where you're like, all right. Like, I wanted to try everything here. What if... So, lava is hot. Let's look at all our rules. Wall is stop. Lava is you. Lava is melt. Lava is hot, and flag is win. So I'm like, what if lava was also melt? You know what I mean? What is the great existential question of the universe? Can something hot also melt itself? Yes. Yeah, totally. And we could win off that, but what if, you know, what if lava is Baba? Now that's just the best way to win, in my opinion. You could make lava is push, and we could push it. So anyway, blew my mind. Super excited to like see new levels that I don't know the answers to, if that makes sense. But for right now, I do have to apologize that I've cheated you out of that, because again, this was like a 1 in the morning drunk purchase, because I haven't bought a video game in a very long time, and I was really enjoying puzzles, and we were talking Sherlock Holmes, and I was like, yeah, I really want to experience this new wave of this new generation of puzzle games, and it is good. So, wall is no longer stop. Wall is you. Yeah, I'll just I'll just touch that. And here's the final level that I have completed. You're welcome. And this is the level we spent the most time on. And I need to describe this situation to you. It's 1:30 in the morning. I'm on no sleep. Not sure how much sleep Mark was on, but you know, his day off, so he was probably okay, or at least more okay than I was. We're both tipsy. You know, I wouldn't say drunk, right? Just tipsy. And work very early in the morning, but curious. And we do this. And to the more alert of us, you've probably already spotted our mistake, but we go, no, okay, that's not gonna work. What if we... No. Okay. Well, what if, you know what I mean? And we're going around, and it was great. I actually don't get white girl wasted. Although one of my really good friends from work does get white girl wasted, and it's amazing. But yeah, at no point in the rules does it say wall is stopped. So feel free. We'll just walk around this way and go for an easy victory. Something like this. I think. And there could be a few other ways to do that, but we're just doing the way that I found last night. Can I go here? Okay, I need 3 flowers to open that door. So let's go to the lake. This is cool, right? I love games with different themed worlds. That's super fun. Let's do icy waters. Let's see if we can figure this out together. So our rules right now, flag is win. So we have to touch the flag currently. And if we look up here, can you see my cursor? That might help. If you can't, that's okay. I'll just walk over to it with a little Baba here. Super cute. But flag is win is sort of something I can never change. As far as I know, there's no pull mechanic. I haven't seen one. So I have no way of changing that. So flag will always be the win condition. Because we can't do something like words down here and say win is. It will always have to be flag is win, or vertically something flag is win, right? So that's something we can't change. We can, however, Baba is you and sink. So Baba sinks. Jelly also sinks. So if I touch the water, I die because I sink. If we remove this, we can walk through the water just fine. Wall is stop. So what if we're Baba is you and wall? Okay, not good. Turns out, well, we could push these around to make Wall and Baba is you. Oh, that's kind of fun. A little janky, but I'll take it. Alright, not sure if that was the right way to do that, but I like it. What do we have here? Okay, star is sink, so if we touch star, we die. Skull is defeat. So that's just an instant lose, but something that is sink, we can push something into to remove. Wall is stop, we can't change. Flag is win. We might be able to change. But right now we can't. So I think what the plan is... Yeah, we have an and right here. So we want to make Crab and Baba is you. So, push that out. See if I can push the skull here. Oh. Really? Wall is stop. Okay. Look at this real quick. No way to change skull currently. What if rock is... Okay, hang on. What if rock is push and sink? Like if we put him on top of the skull? Nice. Okay, that's pretty dirty. I like that a lot. That was a fuck up. Gotta put crab up here. Crab and Bob is you and flag is win. Tell us when you want suggestions, which I assume you won't. So here's the thing. If you don't know the game at all, and it looks like I'm super stuck, yes please. If you do know the game, and I'm like really stuck, like we're talking like just struggling, yeah. Like hints are cool. But for the most part, I love solving puzzles on my own. But it's like if you haven't experienced the game, I always think it's fun to solve things along with somebody. You know, like you have those people that'll like, oh, this puzzle game's super cool, and then they watch somebody play it, and it's like, okay, that's cool, but now I don't want to experience the puzzle game with you, and it's nothing against you personally, but the joy is solving it, whether it's together. You know, when we were doing those levels together, Mark and I, like I would solve a level in my head, or at least I think I would, and I would just, you know, be like, okay, I have a possible solution, but I would wait to see him finish it, or at least try all of his ideas, because you don't want to take that away from someone, because puzzles are just okay. So Kiki is move and love is push. Okay, so it looks like they're just on predetermined paths. Baba is you, Algae is defeat. I wonder if I can do, like, Kiki is push, and then push Kiki to get it for me? If I put Kiki on move now? Oh, right, because I have to make love push again. Oh, you son of a bitch. I deserve that. Curious if this works. Oops. Okay, that's kind of cool. I assume I also could have done... Oh, love is win, but it's currently pushed, so I can't touch it. Fair. I wonder if I also could have done that, just making love move? if I do love is move, can it come to me? Okay, that's interesting. Pillar yard. Pillar is push. Baba is you. Wall is stomp. Star is defeat. Okay. So what I'm thinking here is that this one seems kind of easy. We push the pillars onto the flag, and then we go say pillar is you. Because then we're touching it. Yeah, that's pretty cheap. I like that. Played any of the Zachtronics games? I briefly played Space. Oh, did Zachtronics do? Little Inferno and shit. No, that was. Yeah, that was another company that makes a lot of similar games, but they did some programming games. I enjoyed their titles. I haven't played the newest one. Okay, sorry. I have played Space Chem. It's programming a machine to create a series of... No, it's not Space Chem. Or Space Chem, one word, yeah. I have 2 hours in Space Chem. I need to play it more, because I remember playing it, and it also blowing my mind and really enjoying the puzzle. I gotta say, Space Chem is a very good game, and I honestly haven't played it enough. I mean, there are many things we can all say in our lives. I haven't done enough. Okay. Yeah, just make Baba's win. Okay, that was pretty easy. Oh, what's that? A secret? Submerged ruins. Space Chem is mind warping. Yeah, honestly, I need to play it more. Would you get... Okay, so here's the thing. I know I don't stream, like, a ton. And it's weird, right? Because at what point do people come for the gameplay and do people come for the personality? And I think there's obviously a bit of both. But would you watch me play a game like Space Chem, if anyone knows what it is? But it is a very heavy puzzle game. Kind of like the worst parts of Factorio, when you're just sitting down and number crunching. Do you know what I mean? Maybe we'll play one on like an off stream, right? And we'll check it out sometime. I'm hoping to be streaming regularly again. I've honestly, aside from like the very bad odd anxiety or something, I've been getting very feverish. Which is fine, because my body temperature is 3 degrees higher than normal, always. But it's just made me extremely tired, especially after work and stuff. So I apologize. Which I know I don't have to, but I want to, because I like hanging out. So let's look at this one. If we push the rock any further, it makes flag win and crab defeat. Currently here, though, we can walk in. So that's kind of cool. Huh. I don't think there's any way of changing... Oh. Okay, here's a thought. So rock is no longer pushed, so I can walk through it. If we make rock is you... Okay, I can't do it that way, actually. I need my other is statement. We're gonna have to do it this way. Am I gonna need rock on anything else? That'll be fine. We're gonna take our rock here and trap him in here. Check this out. So now flag is win, crab is defeat, rock is me, and I'm in the cage. A motherfucker. I've watched Steven's Sausage. What's that? Jesus. Sunken Temple. I always feel like in puzzle games, especially, like, the secret areas are, like, the super ones, right? So, like, I'm basically jumping ahead in difficulty. I'm just proving off I'm cool. Okay, so, currently, Flag is defeat, Jelly is push, Rock is push. The only way to get in here... So this is unavoidable. Yes. Yeah, unavoidable. Okay. So, Crab is defeat, Flag is win, and Jelly is push are statements we cannot change. I still need to get through Crab. Ooh. That's interesting. Well, let's get our Rock is push out here. I'm not exactly sure. I think we're gonna have to do a similar thing where we make Rock U. That's interesting. So let's say I make Rock is U. I can, but I'll never be able to get me off of Rock, if that makes sense. Oh, I can move it all down if I wanted. Alright, let's do this. So Rock is U. Same plan as last time. But now that Rock is out here... Okay, cool. Shit. I want to make Rock is push again, so we have to do this. Okay. Sorry. And now that Rock... Oh shit, now that Rock is push, we can get that over here. Okay, so if I remove this, say I take this push, I think when something, okay, allow me to explain this in programming terms, as I find it a bit easier to sort of rationalize it that way. As long as a statement is true about Rock, like Rock is push or Rock is U, Rock is an entity, right? It has a physical presence on the world in some aspect. Right now, Rock does not have a statement, so it has no presence. So I think text being also a string. Okay, so it just goes through it. I was really hoping I could push it with the text. So we can do that. Okay, hang on. I can't steal the is from Baba. Yeah. All right, let's restart this level real quick. It starts like this, Foxy. You have to do this. Can you do wall is push? No, that'd be way too easy. So down here, I don't know, again, can you see my cursor or no? But bottom left, wall is stop is like locked in. There's no way for me to change this. We can, however, do Baba is wall, for example. Or Rock is wall. But I don't see that as being useful. I think what we have to do is the rock is you. Which, we can do some cheeky stuff right here. We can do this, so we're still able to bring our push out and still mess around with things. Baba BS again. So if I make rock his push, it does move the whole shebang, eh? I might have put rock in a peculiar position there. There we go. Okay. So, we can see cursors, excellent. So what we need to do here, is there any way to push rock with text? Yes, when rock is push, it gets pushed by text. So, if I was to put push right here, I need my is statement back. And I do that. Aha! Okay. That's cheeky. So I was pretty close. I just had to position things a little better earlier on. I like that. Lock. So let's look. Easiest way to look at this. Baba is you. Wall is stop. Key is open. Key is push. Door is stop. Door is shut. And flag is win. So we can. The only things we can interact with potentially. So open and shut just cancel out. Is we can now change key is open and key is push. And rock. Okay, this is an easy one. They were giving it to us, essentially. It was very nice of them. I suppose it's easier just to do it this way. So rock is push and open. And then we just push him in. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. Area clear. Oh, I see. If you have 8 out of 8 dandelions, you complete an area. And now I can go on. Oh, and I get a flower. Oh, so you only have to complete, well, in this case, 8 of the levels. Alright. So, key is currently nothing. However, we could make it push or open or both. Yeah, let's make it both. I can't do it that way. Gotta go like this. That's okay. Okay. So what if door was not shut? It's still stop. So what if door was open? Would it be like the lava and have like an existential crisis? The door's like, how can I be shut and open at the same time? Of course. So we now need our other is. So we can make both of that true. Ah, that's good. But what about secret levels? I like secrets, Harry. Honestly, I mean, Harry Potter's pretty good and also pretty shit at the same time. But my favorite thing about it is just the shitty accents. The name Harry Potter, that's a good one. And of course, diagonally. Which always fucking kills me for some reason. It's like, yeah, remember, you gotta go diagonally. Diagonally! You idiot. Alright, so what do you got? Wall is stop. Not anymore. Jelly is stop. Oh, but wall is defeat. Interesting. But what if wall is jelly? Now there's no flags. So let's just make Baba as win. I guess we could make jelly as win too. Or we could have turned jelly into flags, or there's a couple options there. Changeless. Rock is rock, but flag is rock. Flag. Oh. I was like, what? So what if? Of course, we just flip this around, right? Rock is flag. I assume they were probably trying to teach me. Okay, hang on. Let's just do this and win, and then let's come back into that level. I assume what they're trying to teach me is if I swap these two around, say rock is flag. Yeah. Okay, so the game is priority. Like, this was the original statement, so nothing can conflict with that. That's pretty cool. I like that one. That might be fun. Level 10? Kind of weird they go a little out of order, but it's fine. So 2 things I love. First off, undo buttons in games. Yes. Puzzle games in general. Sorry, we already talked about that. Level selection. Yes. Like, I like to be able to just play like a little level and get back to a little level. I don't want to have to start a group of levels. You know, it's okay if that's how you make your game, but I do much prefer the level selects and cool, fun little worlds that adds on. But not having to complete every level is huge, and having like multiple levels open to you at the same time is amazing. As how many times you play a game, you get stuck on a puzzle, which might not even be the hardest puzzle, but once you get stuck on something for too long, your brain will never solve it. If you leave for half an hour, if you take a nap, if you go to work, like, if there's a period in between, sure, but your brain will eventually lock up because it will be convinced that there is a solution that it has already found, essentially, right? You get sort of hung up on a small detail, and you have to give yourself breathing room to sort of flush that. You gotta clear your RAM. So what do we have? Kiki is you. I like Baba, but, Kiki's okay. 5 out of 10 side character. Key is push and open. Edge and door is stop. Flag is win. Door is shut. Okay. What about... What about... Door is Kiki. Oh, nice. Well, that doesn't solve the key problem. I need... Okay, now hang on. I need a door. Oh, no. That totally works. So we can do door is Kiki. And now... just need to go Kiki is shut. So I should be able to sacrifice one of my Kikis. Get the other one here, flag is win. That's cool. I'm like restarting your... Shut up! We don't restart computers here. Bring back Baba. That's right. Can we start a petition, a riot, something like that? Change.org. I don't like the new Baba character. Just like Keeker. Stars push. Can't really transmutate that much. Wall is stop. Key is open. Okay, so we can ignore that key thing. We can make stars open. And we can make walls shut instead of the door. And use this to open. That's fun. And then we can do key is win. Or, I mean, honestly, we can do wall is win. Let's do that. That's super fun. Oh, because key is defeat. You cheeky fuck. Oh, whoops. Oh, but wall is stopped, so that doesn't work. Well, that's okay. We need key is win in here then. I assume I have to make key not defeat in order to interact with it. Keys defeat overrides. Keys win? Fuck. I wondered. But I do want to... See, I'm one of those people, like, I want to know, right? So let's go ahead and... Okay, star is open. It's fine. Wall is shut. And now we just gotta make key is win. Let's see what happened here. I like Baba's little, like, noises, little, I don't know, like wolf farting on a keyboard. Oh, you bastard. Okay. Yeah, that is correct then. So, I've talked about what I like to call computer farts. You also call them ROM farts, whatever. But basically look at this noise. It's great when you have that in like terrible video game music. Rip Baba, i.e. you. Nice. Did anyone get the pun in my stream title? Cha! Not bad for an old guy. So what do we got here? Jelly is win. Flag is push. Can we just make Jelly is Baba? Oh, fuck. We just gotta make flag is win. Oh, no, we gotta converge. Oh, it's never gonna happen. I'm sorry, only one of us Babas make it through. Nice title, Dad. Ain't you guys seen Babe the Pig? Come on. I forget what that movie's even called. Probably Babe the Wonder Pig or Babe. It's actually I think it's just called Babe. Highlander of Baba levels. So what's yeah, there could be only one. So flag's currently push. Gotcha. Baba is open. Door is shut and stop. Ah, so hang on, we have to make flag Baba. Because one of us has to die. No? Door is shut and stop. Oh right, yeah, because Baba is not open anymore. Hang on. Sorry, flag. Okay, so now we have Crab. Hey, Crab. Crab is win. Well, we don't want to do Baba as Crab. That's for sure. But if I say Baba is Baba, Baba can never be Curb. Then Crab Crab's feet, crab's win. Not bad. Crab people. Yeah, Zelfa's just bought me Subnautica Below Zero. Or I like to call it Sub-Zero Nautica. You know. Citation needed. But for my birthday, which I just had a little bit ago, as y'all may or may not recall. It was a long time ago, don't blame me if you forget. So, that's kind of cool. What? Fuck off, Dino. I'm good for one thing, and that's jokes. And I'm not even that... Wait, what? Why is it... What do we even OO? Is this a story level? Rose is red, Violet is blue, Flag is win, and Baba is you. I like it. Not bad. Let's spice it up a bit. How about... Oh. Whoa! How do I... Okay, well I can mess with the is statements. That's doable. So we can push this down to here. Violet we can push up and over. I can't... Oh. Oh. So we could pop this over. So Rose is you. Yep, good. And then Baba is win. Not too bad. That's fun. I like changing colors. I hope that comes into play later. Some weird way. Maybe we get to make green to win or something, like green is win. Baba is float. Rock is push. Okay, so there's a little float. Can you guys see that? Hang on. I saw in the settings something about floating. No, I lied. It's wobbling. Is that better? You guys like it better or worse when everything's like weird and fucky? I know. I mean, this is kind of a cute charm, but I just wonder how much that hurts all your eyes. I'm fine with it. So flags win. Well, I mean, this is obvious. So what are we learning right now? What is this teaching us? Float. Teaching us you can float. But if you float, rock is still push and stop is still stop. Ah, but while we're floating, we can't interact with other things like flag. Interesting. Okay, so we're gonna have to make Baba is win again. Good like I should turn it off, or good that I should leave it? Sorry. I forget how I phrased the question, only that I asked it. Which I think is kind of the problem with a lot of religious texts. Just jokes. Okay, warm river. Water is hot. Baba is you and float, so I can fly over it. Baba is melt. Skull is defeat and float. Interesting. Hang on. Okay, that's interesting. So we have an and here. We could do water is hot and float. Do we walk under the... Oh, whoops. Oh yeah, I gotta do it this way. Will this let us walk under the water? Yeah, cool. Oh, that's fun. I like that. Either way, good. Nice. The level's OP. Yeah. So that's probably a super hard level again. Fuck it. Extra one. Extra stat. Water is water and hot. Skills, defeat, and flow. Okay. So we can do some cheeky stuff here. Now that's our Baba statement. Now we got a few more tools to play with here. So we can make water Baba. We want to? I don't know. Let's find out. Fuck, right, because water is water. No, that was too tricky, game. You're right. I'm sorry. And hot. But now we can take Baba's float over here and then drop the float off. Nice. That's fun. Can make the water float. Could we have? Oh yeah, we might have even been able to do that, Fox. Oh shit, eh? Let's get our and statement in the right spot. Yeah, that also might have been a solution. Yep. Nice. Good thinking, Fox. So either of those worked. That's pretty cool. See, I love that. I love when you can solve a puzzle in different ways. Some are more clever than others, and some much more convoluted. But, you know, if it works, right? But I love that, because usually I find I often solve the puzzle in a way that wasn't necessarily intended. Do you know what I mean? Like if that is a possibility. I think a lot of the times I end up with the more complicated and therefore not exactly as efficient answer. But hopefully I'll do okay. So we could do this. Rock is push. Baba is you. Let's restart. Did that one... So that one rock is just in the corner. So I probably need to make rock win. Text is float. Really? Oh. Can I do this? Yes. A little more clever with how I said it. Interesting. So this one I'm going to give y'all a little... Oh, this is a slightly different one. Rock is float. Okay, I'm going to leave this up. Y'all can puzzle away at this one, and I'll be right back. And let's see if you you solve it before I get back. Kalen. So let's see. Dino says just push the text into the water. Huh? Oh, I like it, buddy. I like it. Make the rock you. We can try that. Oh my god, Fox. Oh right, but now we're floating. But that's okay, because, I mean, we can... Oh fuck, but text doesn't float. So maybe that one doesn't work so much. But a way of getting... You know what I mean? Yeah. Stop will always stop. That was a pretty cool idea, though. Let's try this guy out, shall we? And sorry, the only reason, like, that one I was, like, totally cool with you guys solving and checking it out is, A, it's fun to give you one of those every once in a while, right? I feel like it. But two, because it looked like it was, like, the same level, so we we're going to be using the same principles. So, I wasn't as interested in solving it, because, like, this one here, I'm a little more interested in because... So text is float and rock is float, so we can't use the old bridge idea. Except, well, this one actually, this we solve using Fox's way. As funny as that is. If we do rock is you. Oh, because flag is not float. But that's okay, because... Now we can just push this over. Make... How the fuck? Make Rockets win. But that's actually interesting that Fox ended up solving the twist on the level. Unintentionally, maybe. Huh? So if I cancel Texas float, does win die? Okay. Oh, this makes me want to try some weird shit out. I see, I see. So we can do that. Of this, I want to see if we can make Texas win. But I can't fucking... Okay, I can't touch text because I always push it. Wait, text is an interesting idea. What if I do water as text? Whoa! That's interesting. Right, because it's sync. Okay, okay. That's kind of interesting though that you can turn things into text, therefore giving you like more ways of playing. You know what I mean? Remove water sync, make boggable flow. It's so easy, Borrowed. I should have thought about that. Bob is text. I want to try that as well. Yeah. Again, though, I'm gonna go off sort of my programming explanation, and sorry if this makes things more complicated for people, because everybody sees things differently. But if we make Baba is text, we'll just ignore the win for now. I believe we're removing the entity Baba and replacing it with a string. So. Yeah, that's a rip. But if we had two Babas, you know what I mean? Or we could do cog as text, which gives us more like ways of changing cog around. Jesus, cog is cog, so it cannot be text. There's just some really cool stuff you can do with that. I like it. Does that make sense if I say like, you know, like entity and what is this shit? Skull is hot. Okay, let's look at things. Okay, Kiki is defeat, straight up. Can't touch it. So we have to bring the win out from behind. I walk through here. Skull is hot. Bolt is melt, so we're fine. But if I do this, then Skull is defeat, and I die. And presumably, if we push Bolt, it just dies. Okay. Right. Can Bolt move text? Oh. Hang on. What if we... Now we gotta move all this around. What if we make Bolt as move? And then we replace... So now Skull is defeat, not hot, so Bolt can go through it. And then bada boom, bada bing. That's pretty fun. Then we just make Bolt as win. After it comes back. Ask Kiki. Okay, not too bad. Cog is Baba? Yeah, you can do that in this game, bro. Yeah. We couldn't do that there, but you can change anything into Baba. Actually, I'll show you... Hang on. I'll go show you, in case you missed it, my favorite instance of that so far. It's right here in Volcano. Alright, one of the solutions I found in this this puzzle, sorry. So you can do lava is Baba. It's like, oh god! It's just excellent, I love that. Nope, we finished the lake. See, we don't actually have to complete anymore. We have 9 out of 8, but of course we're going to. Assembly team. Oh, fuck. Okay, I'm not Baba anymore. I am Robot. Robot is you, Robot is stop. So robots can't go through each other. Okay. Flag is win. Water is sink. Pipe is stop. Oh. Oh. Okay, so I have to sacrifice one of these, presumably. Because I need Baba to be me to win. I think. Makes sense. But I can't sacrifice both at the same time. A way of separating. Ah, okay, right. Push Baba here. Yeah, but then Baba can't be you. Yes, Baba can. Yeah, I can do that. That's fine. We can just push it over this way. Okay. Well, the road to hell is paved and Baba is borrowed. Tiny pond. Baba is you and open. Win. Water is stop and shut. A bunch of hogs. We have the word key and flag. Now, because this is a shut... you son of a bitch. Right? Just did... Might be some freaky deaky shit. Nope. Right, because it's stop. Alright, let's restart real quick. Baba is you and open. Can I do, for example, Key and Baba is you? Yeah, okay. Right, but neither's open right now. Oh, fucker. That's okay. Okay, maybe not. Oh, duh. Okay, we say Baba is you and Key. No. I think what we need, okay. He is... Hey, Mindler. This is a puzzle game, dude. It's very programming. It's a lot of fun. Okay. So we could do... We could do key is open like this. But we have no way of moving key. I'm just saying that, you know, this is an option we have. Makes you want to go to bed? Sorry, dude. I find this a lot of fun. What about... like, how? How are we gonna do that? Like, I can't go into the water unless I'm open, right? Kills me. Must be high and crack? Nah, dude. That's like a good little brain tease. If there's a way for me to move key onto that tile, you know what I mean? Is there something about where I put Win here? So we remove the open, we can't die, but we also can't interact at all. Oh, this actually isn't as bad as I thought. So... okay. What we need here we need to turn... Okay. Bear with me. We need to make key and flag the same thing. Which I can't do now. What's the easier way to do that? Here, I guess. So key and flag need to be the same entity. Doesn't matter which order. So now that there's two of them, get rid of this thing. Huh. What a shitter. Okay. There. So we need to make key is U and open. Awkward. I need to... Yeah, that's fine. Now, we just say key is U and win. Not too bad. Took me a second, but we got there. What we got here? Catch the thief. So I have to catch the robot? Oh, what a little bastard. I need to say Baba is you. Okay, so that's safe. Robot is move. Okay. So the only way to get that win is with the robot? Hold up. Let's do some thinking. So I need to interrupt this movement. Like, I think you have to start by doing this, right? Or he'll steal those words. So pipe stop, so we need... How do we get the robot over there? I mean, we can have him push words over there. Let's get him on our side before we mess this up totally. Yeah, there's no way for us to get this down though. Doesn't help either. Okay. What if we make Baba move and rope? Oh my god! We just get double speed. Jesus! And that's pretty great. Holy shit. I mean, that's fun. I don't know what that does for me, but... So we either need to get the robot to somehow push this up here, but we don't have a way of pushing him that I can see, right? Or we need, I guess, to push this one down and have him put like so you assume the robot has to do this, but we have no. Yeah, no, this is crazy. I love this. But we don't have any way of steering the robot without push. Okay, let's come back to this one. Wireless connection, okay. Cog is stop. Oh god. Alright, pipe is stop, Baba is you. Flag is flag. Bog is defeat. Cog is stop, and robot is push. Alright, let's pop back. We got some thoughts. Get the robot over there with move and then stop him. And then make him you. Oh fuck. Okay, that's smart, yeah. Nice, I like that a lot. Perfect. Now we just come over with Baba here. R.I.P. Mr. Robot, you little shit. Oh my god. Oh my god, okay. So what we gotta do is buy ourselves some time here. There we go. Baba has to be win here. Robots? Hey, Wooden Monkey God, how you doing, my man? Yeah, no, that's what we ended up doing, Foxy. That was good. No, thanks. That was a good shout, though. I'd given up on that one. That's why I was gonna come back. So let's see what we have. So sorry. Pipe is stop. Baba is you. Flag is flag, so we can't change flag. Bog is defeat. Cog is stop, and robot is push. Okay. So we can make robot is move to get him across. Cog is stop. We can make cog is push. Oh, I see. So we have to make flag is win, right? Okay, that's not too bad. So we can make rock win. Okay. This is going to be interesting. So now what we got to do is we got to have cog. Shit. Cog is push. Cog's got to be here. So cog is move. Oh fuck. Okay. And robot is move. Beautiful. Ah. Ah. I'm lost your mind on these puzzles. I love it, dude. Row fight the Baba. Yeah, we got there, Foxy. Boom. It wasn't too bad. Baba is you. Kiki. Push. Wall is stop. Win. Oh. Dirty dog. So the obvious answer here is to make wall is Kiki. Right? Which we can't do. We can make Kiki push off of here. Oops. Anyway, we could. Now Kiki's pushable. Or, you know, that's kind of cool too. So we either need to stop wall from being stopped, which I don't see a way of getting this out of here, or make something else the wall. Music's starting to catch on me. It reminds me of Spelunky, actually. Pretty cool. Alright, let's look at this again. We need to stop wall stop. Kiki is wall? Yeah, no, that works borrowed, but I don't have another is. I just have the one. So the problem is I have no way of getting this is down here without breaking Baba is you and therefore dying. You know what I mean? Yeah, because that's what I would do otherwise. We just do this and then win. Can't do that. I thought about that as well, Dino. Because I have to drop both of these at the same time. You know what I mean? So what we can do, right? We can do Kiki is you. Yeah, sure. But I don't have a way of getting is and you down at the same time. If that makes sense. Like I need to be able to move both of these at once. Kiki's you, do you die? No. Hey, Slight Quills, how you doing? But we do need someone to be the entity us at any given moment. So let's just think. This is a tricky one because there's not a lot going on. The less moving parts there are, the more it's a predetermined singular answer. Do you know what I mean? As opposed to a puzzle with a few different solutions. Pushes you. I think that, yeah, it's death because there's no entity called push. Is a string. I suppose technically it's a verb. And that's a noun. It's a good way of looking at it. That was interesting. So what's really curious about this picture too is you'll notice wall, I can move up above and below it. I don't know why I can do that. Like, will that help me in some way? So I can do like Kiki's wall is stop. Sure. Kiki's push is the only thing I can really like see to do. You know? Or we can. I just don't know what that accomplishes. Like, yeah, now I can push this little shit. Put you in the corner. Now what? Why don't we, let's leave this one for a minute. We'll come back. Could just be a simple little thing I'm forgetting. Baba is you. Flag. It's currently nothing. Wall is stop. Water is sink. Cog is push. Cog is melt. Water is hot. And skull is defeat. So water will sink anything? Okay, so we can do this to walk over water, but water is hot. And cog will always be melt. Okay. What if... I don't have any ands. So we can turn flag into water. It's there. Cog can be pushed. We don't want it to melt. We just want it, we would prefer it sank. What if we did something along these lines, right? Yes, true. Okay, so that is a thing we can do, which now lets us get through with water being sink. What does that do for us? You know what I mean? Cog is sink. Oh. Let me push cog on top. Ah. Right, no. Tricky, tricky. Oh. Is this what I have to do? Just get a shitload of words and push those like that? We can get cog as well. That's curious. What's this oddness? Hey, Zelphus, how you doing, man? What? Okay, so what if we do this here? Water is not sink. On this side of the river, anyway. It will be soon enough. Now, what if we do cog here? Okay, because flag isn't push. Go back from a run. This is a puzzle game where you redefine the rules of the game by moving around text. It's very cool, very programmy. No, if water is not sink, Dino, then cog just explodes because it is melt. Cog is water. Seems like a terrible idea. Like, yeah. Part of me is thinking, like, what if... Yeah, water is hot. Actually, I'll just... Sorry to everyone that's been here for a bit, but I just want to give Zelphus and anyone that just popped in curious about this game. What is Baba Is You? Like I said, it's a programming game. It's super cool, super clever. I highly recommend you look into it if you like puzzles, and if you're not crazy about puzzles, but you like picking your brain and relaxing, hang out with me. All of these are statements defining parameters for the mission. Currently, Baba is you. See that up here. Baba being this little sheep character, you being the player entity. If anything ever changes that, everything gets fucked up. Wall is stop, which means nothing can go through it ever. Cog is push. We can see that right here. So cog is push and it's melt. Two separate things. Melt refers to the fact that water is hot, so it will melt when it touches the water. Unless, of course, water was sink, in which case the sink overrides it. And skull is defeat. Touching it at any point will instantly kill us. So, I feel like you want to ask if it's possible to do something, but not sure if that's considered backseating. Slate quills, unlike the rest of the internet, I'm a pretty chill guy. I really like solving puzzles, and as long as you, in your heart of hearts, can be honest with yourself and say, I've never seen the solution to this, and I've never solved it myself, jump on in. Let's solve it together. Because solving things together is super fun, and I love it. I mean, I usually try and solve things myself, and I'll look at chat after that. Do you know what I mean? But if you do know the answer, that's the only time I'd consider it backseating. You know. So this is a curious one anyway. I was flying through these levels too. I feel like I was doing very good. Water in the river and make is sink would delete the water. It sink itself. I don't think something can sink itself, but if we had water is melt, that would sink itself. No, absolutely slate quills, sorry. I'm also super, well, shouldn't say that. I'm also quite clever, possess an intellect, and I love puzzles. It's just been a long time since I played a puzzle game. And of course, every puzzle game you play retrains your brain, right? So we're not quite there with this one yet. I feel like I was doing pretty good up until this point. So we have a lot of interesting things. That's right. Get a schmarty pants. The ultimate goal of this map, or this level, is flag has to be win. I don't think we can get anything else in the win spot. So we need to push flag over to is win and touch flag. So we can't destroy flag. That's important. We could make... We can do flag is water. You know, that's something we can do. But then we'd have to do water is wind because flag ceases to exist, which is pretty cool. Can you make skull is water? No, but that's a super interesting idea. We can do the opposite though. So the reason is, in this game, there are only two ways that a statement can be completed. That is either vertically, like you see here, skull is defeat, or horizontally, cog is push. You can't do the reverse, and I'll show you what happens if we do that here. We can do water is skull, which... Ah! Yeah, but that's super interesting. I was not doing that because I was like, that's not a good idea, but that could be a really good idea. Hang on. So water is sink again. Okay. Does that do anything for me? No. But it was cool. Fuck, I thought for a second. So the other interesting thing is if I could get skull over here. Fine. Actually, like, oh, this is so dirty. So you have to do flag sink. Now, if I had a way of getting cog over here without it melting, I could push this. But I need one more thing to push here. And I don't think I have anything I can do that with. Unless we can figure out a way of getting cog over here without it sinking or melting. That's what I'm thinking, Yanks. Yeah. Yeah. The trick is, how do we get cog here? You know? Okay, what if cog is sink? You know? How does that... Yeah, it just sinks instead of melting. Okay. That's fair. What else can... Okay, let's look at what else we can interact with here. Water is defeat. That sounds bad. We can say water is water. Cog is water. Not super useful, that one. We can say flag is sink. Maybe not what we're looking for. Water is wall. So let's just look at what water is wall does and know it won't solve our problems. Because once we make water wall, wall is stop. Right, so that's GG right there. But it is something we can do. Okay, we might need to skip this one temporarily, because I honestly believe the brain can only focus on something for so long before locking in what it assumes is the answer, right? And so if you come back to it after a few minutes, or like 10 minutes, something like that, at least your brain has sort of reset, like you've shaken the Etch-a-Sketch. Because right now I'm looking at this and I'm not seeing anything I haven't already thought of. Although, I'm very persistent, so I like mulling over it. This is a cheeky way of doing that. Water sink. And we push the text in. Oh. So we can sync one of these words. Like the word sink, for example. To get cog over. Is cog more useful? I don't know. Not exactly. Because that still leaves us with missing an answer. So we need one more thing to push. Can just do win is water. Yeah, but that's not a statement, Fox. It has to be left to right or up to down. Can sink the word water, yeah. Which is... We could do water is sink. Problem is, I do need all three of these words. Well, we did it backwards. But I need all three of these words. Unless, of course, I don't. Right? And that's what I mean. We might need to come back to this. Noun is a verb. Oh, youth. My dang. I don't think there's anything we're missing. So if we do water is skull, skull is defeat. There's no way of fixing that. And again, I need these words here. Yeah, that's good. don't think there... I don't see it. That's okay. Yeah, no, that's what I mean. I think we all just need... we need a hole for Cog. That's absolutely right. Or some way to make it so water is not hot, which of course isn't going to happen. Like transmuting water would be good. If we could do water as flag, for example. But of course we can't. Like there's no way that I can see to change the melt or the hot. Whoa! I just had a fucking brain explosion. Check this out. You guys are gonna fucking love this. What if I put Cog... Okay, maybe not. Sorry. This sounded really cool in my head. I was gonna... I wanted to push that into the word. You know what I mean? Aw, come on, that was kind of cool. I wanted to push this onto the feet to sink it. You gotta give me that. That was kind of a cool idea. Is there anything else I could turn into sink, though, to get rid of the defeat or skull? You know what I mean? Cog is pushed. That's right. Yeah, but I mean, can you sink the water into the Cog? Or like this? As long as Cog's push, I can't really do anything crazy with it. So I can make Cog water and then Cog is sink. Whoa! But then how does that work? Where's another water? Okay, hear me out. This might... This could be an interesting idea. Okay, check this out. Water is sink. Cog is sink. Flag is win. We got there. Fucking got there. Nice. Actually, I think Borrowed was just about to get that as well. Fuck, that feels good. Alright, let's try prison here. Yanks had an idea. We're gonna listen to Yank's idea. If he doesn't get it right away, that's okay. You can always just take a minute. Only took the 8 of us. Yeah. Hit me with it, Yanks. Oh, you son of a bitch. Hey, Paranoid. If you haven't seen the answer, if you don't know the answer, then, you know, feel free to brainstorm with me. But if you do know the answer, please, yeah, like, hold off. Because I like to solve them. But I think it's a lot of fun, like, you know, if this is your first time seeing the game, if we're all trying to solve it together. In that regard. This puzzle does seem quite difficult, though. I think, honestly, it's going to require Kiki is push, and then some really weird fancy footwork. Like with moving, like Kiki and words at the same time or something? Okay, well hang on, what if Now that I mention that, 'cause I can kind of trap Kiki in a word. Like, whoa, hang on. What if I do... Right, I can't push you into this word. I wonder if I could push Kiki into it. No, but I think... Hang on, what if I put Kiki here? And then if we make Kiki me for 2 seconds. Holy shit. We got there, boys! Hey, that was good. Man, borrowed and yanks. Fucking, I think you guys also had that. That is beautiful. Like I said, when I'm getting close to solving it, I stop reading chat. So I might miss stuff if everyone starts getting excited. I apologize, but we'll try and catch up. But it's just because I get in the moment. I get like fucking red-eyed. I'm like, we got this, you know what I mean? I start taking my... Wait, what? Didn't we solve this one already? Oh no, this is slightly different. The one we solved before, I could walk in here. Well, let's try what I did last time. So last time I did, we'll stick with key because that worked out. The key is flag. And then what we have to do is key is you. So now keys... I see. Okay. Hang on. Let's go back. Let's go back to before key was me. Let's move me down to here. Okay. That'll be fine. Nope. Do I have to go the other way? Nope. Oh, shitter. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna have to take this a step further. Okay. Yeah, let's go all the way back. I'm gonna have to make Baba key as well. So we're also gonna have to do... Oh, that ain't gonna work. If we do this, yeah, I think I need 3 of them, right? Or is there a way of doing this with... I need to be able to get around it to push it out. I think I do need a 3rd. You always push words? Yes, but not through stop. And I can't, like, I can push words through these because they don't really exist. I'm gonna have to do something like this. Is you and Baba? No, because then it's we're not it anymore. Dirty pool. Dirty pool. Well, that's what we did last time, Fox, but oh! Right, because if we touch any of these, we die as well. Oh. Is there any way... Can't really mess with that water statement down there. Yeah, we can't push wind through water because water is stop. So how we solved this last time was like this. But it was a different puzzle. Like I was able to go in at a different spot. But see, we can't do this now because we can't push this down and over, which we used to be able to do. We have 2 keys. So part of me also thinks, like, do we interact with this somehow? I don't have enough is statements to do some funky fresh stuff. I think I can... Like, is there any way for me to separate my keys to grab this? Do you know what I mean? Firefox? 2 keys, you sacrifice 1, slide the key. No, that was like the easier version of this level, essentially. You know, keys cannot be pushed unless they have, like, push is a thing. So this is like, I guess an extra level, so it's intentionally more difficult. Key is you, Baba is open. Oh. So that kind of works. Actually, hang on, my phone just died. Which is okay for you guys, but I use that for chat, so. Because I usually play games full screen now. Blarf! Because otherwise you get this stuff. Just resolution bugger this. Actually, you guys probably don't see a difference in how the stream looks, right? Now you do. What do I gotta do? Shrink this. I'll get rid of the black bars. Give me a minute. Beautiful. Pixie is somewhere. Yeah, that's the... Sorry, yeah, I'm in the menu, Fox. I was just changing my resolution because my phone died, and I usually use it like for chat when I'm playing a game full screen. So the problem... Yeah, I only have 1 is. So we can kind of do some interesting stuff. We could get, like, Baba, or key is you. Key is you and water. We have no way of getting... Making the keys and Baba you. Yeah, but I don't have a way of doing that. It's like quills. But that's kind of what I was thinking as well. So the only problem with that is to make something else, I have to use the only is statement I have. I'm really sorry though if I do use terminology that doesn't make sense to you guys. I'm just stating it the way that makes sense to me. And we're just doing key because, you know, it's fine. But, so we can do flag as key. This is no problem. But, to do Baba is key, I have to make Baba not me anymore. I don't have a way of doing, like, Baba is you and key. So if I do Baba is you and key, what happens is Baba is no longer me. Because no Baba exists, because Baba is key. So I die. Oh, okay, hold up. There is an idea. I can do key as you, and thus separate key and flag, which might give me a few more options. Doesn't really matter which way I do this. Okay, so now they're separated though. Does that help me? If I go in here, for example, I still can't get it out. If I go in here, I can't get it out. The best I can do is push it. Hey host, how you doing, my man? I really do feel like this is gonna require somehow turning Baba into like all three of them into the same thing, whether it's flag, key, or Baba. Right? Let's hear what you got, Slate. I'm curious. Yeah, no, I think, like, 2's not the problem. The problem is... Oh, fuck me. Hang on, I think I just solved this. Hold the phone. I think I was just focusing too much on trying to get Win out of there. Do you know what I mean? And to anyone that doesn't know what I mean, you're about to. Check this. Right? So, I know this didn't necessarily solve it right now, but the thing is, I don't actually have to... actually, if I go in through the top, or Gucci. So to separate these guys somewhat. I do have to separate them ahead of time. Okay. Oh, whoops. There we go. So if we go through the top, like, it's so silly. But we got there anyway. Beat these and lose to you. No, not like that. We're fine, Yanks. Baba's now key. So we just do this. So we can't move it over though. Fucker. So that's interesting, but I think this is the general idea is I have to stop thinking about getting win out and putting the words in, if that makes sense. The question is just... Just how do we do that? So I can very easily get this here, but I can't. Yeah, no, I can do this. I can do this. I just need to juggle it weird, I think. There's no way I can fucking do this. Yeah, no, if I had 3 objects, yeah, that's what we come back to. There's literally... Like, there's no way to move the is over here without killing myself. I feel like the and open is gonna need to move. If I do key is you and Baba, I'll show you what happens, Fox. So currently key is me, the player. Sorry. If I do it this way, key is now you and Baba, but Baba is not me, so that doesn't work. It's not a bad idea. So the problem is, like, there's no way for me to move the you and the is. What I really wanted to do is something like this, right? Right, gang, so what's this? And is you is on the crossover. Oh, okay, so you're saying... Okay. So you want to do... Like... Baba is open. The only problem is... Baba is open and key? And Baba is you flag is open? Okay. We can try that. Yeah, but also we have no way of moving flag in that instance. But like that's okay. We'll try it out. Because that's something we haven't done yet, and even though that doesn't sound right to me, there's nothing wrong with seeing if that doesn't spark something in me, right? Because we actually need key not here, so I can get, yeah, my open over. Because doing this might make us think of something. So key and Baba is you. Hi. Flag is open. We have no way of moving flag. I mean, I can do key and Baba's flag, but then we don't have that U. we need. Well, we're gonna have to give this one up. Still, we completed all the normal levels, right? No, you can't push Win into the water. It's a good thought. In some levels you can. In this case, the water is stop and shut. Shut, we need open to get through, and stop just, you know, means nothing can pass through it. So we can't push any of the text in. In some of the maps, though, we have had to do that. Yeah. Let's try a different one, shall we? Again, these are extra levels, so they are more difficult. So let's not feel too bad. Ice. Okay. Robot is push, cog is stomp. We have a few ands. We're gonna have to... Fog is defeat. So we don't have any rocks. Here's a tough one. So last time what we did to solve this puzzle, this is like the more advanced version, is we sent Robot and Cog over. And they pushed and an is in so we can make something. We don't have ice. So somehow we have to get flag and rock and ice is win. Yeah, and I think that's doable. The problem is we, well, I'll show you real quick. So if we send Robot over, what I did last time is I stopped him right now. Because Robot will keep going. Because you have to stop him here or else he does this. You know what I mean? And you're like, oh, Robot, you son of a bitch. You know what I mean? That's tricky. So... yeah, so there's another little trick here. I haven't thought of just yet. Now the stop is interesting. So last time, let's look at what we did last time and sort of, oops, talk about what we need to be doing this time. So this is what we did last time. Thoughts. It's a tough one, right? Oh, I got it. I just got it. No, you're right. We should end in is and not and. That's very true. Oh, sorry. I'm not sure if I've completely solved it, but... okay. Let's send Mr. Cog up. Robot's gonna be my go-to guy. He's gonna win us this game. Maybe not, but he's gonna try. Okay, flag and rock. Now, we need this is actually. Should be good. Our and, of course. Okay, robot is push. Oh, that's dirty. What do you think? You guys like that? Feel pretty good about it. Oh, whoops. Nobody saw any of that, first off. That's okay. Feel pretty good about it. Nice. Okay, see, but that's what I mean. Like, sometimes, like, your brain... Everyone has different working brains. Like, that's a fact. Something like that, like, I clicked fast. But this one here... What is it I'm not clicking on? Do you know what I mean? And that's okay. It also depends on your mood. Hey, mistakes. Oh, pisser. Oh, Kiki can't be pushed anymore. Oh, this is everyone's favorite one. Oh, easy. Kiki is wall. Get out of here, Kiki, you piece of shit. Okay, so this is even worse than it was before. We can't push Kiki. But we have another is statement. So... we can do Kiki as Baba as you. What the fuck? How did that work? Wait, what? What the fuck? Is anything I just did there legal? It's fine. Anyway, we solved it. I don't know how my brain pulled that out of its fucking ass. Okay, wow. I think we're gonna give up Tiny Pond 2, because that's a shithole, and we're never doing that again. Where do we want to go? Pillar Land? Temple Ruins? Or Forest of Fall? Let's go for that. Go back to the one we can't solve for a second? Yes, Fox. Absolutely. And I think we'll solve 3 more puzzles? Unless we get stuck on one. We'll solve like 3 more, and then we'll probably call it for tonight, go to bed, and then hopefully we'll get some more in tomorrow. So I'm actually out of ideas. I have rotted my brain away at this one. So if you do have one, Fox, let me know. Oh, water is stop and shut. No, it's not. Fortunately. Either way. Wait. Oh, does that mean I 100%ed it? That's kind of cool. Fragility. Or fragility. For one of those people. Baba is you. Baba is weak. What? Oh my god. So if we touch anything, we die. Skull is defeat. But what if Skull was weak? Even lift Skull? Oh, I like that. That's fun. Uh-oh. Somebody call the police. That's not good. Yes. Guess we can make rock as weak and push rock into itself. Does such a thing even work? Let's find out. Imagine if you were so weak you couldn't even hold your own hand. Or would you be so strong? Oh my god. I love it. Wait a minute. What happens if you make like flat like the victory condition weak? Will you touch it and destroy it? I hope so. Kiki is you. Bob, wait. Rock is push. Baba has rock? Baba is move? So, if I'm thinking programming here, I'm thinking Baba has the properties of rock. Therefore, Baba is push. So Baba's gonna be an asshole and sink our water. Or our flag, right? Oh, fuck you, Baba. Oh, what the fuck? No, I didn't expect that at all. I don't have a way of getting one of these out of here. Fortunately. So, okay. I wasn't expecting that to mean Baba's literally carrying a rock. Too late. I tried to save Kiki. Or Baba, but just as a death wish. If I move perfect. Oh, you can stop her. That's good. But why did I want to do that? I don't know. Can we do Rock has... Whoa! Can we do Rock has Baba? No, let's do Rock has Rock. Can we get infinite rocks? Oh, fucker. What did I do there? Rock is... Did it again. Get out of here. Is this legal? Oh my god! Okay, that's interesting. Rock has rock is fun. A present for you. It rocks. I didn't mean that, I'm sorry. That's not even a good joke. Love is you. Okay, I feel it. Box is push. Box has flag. Love is melt. Water is hot. Flag is win. So I push... I have to break box. I have to make boxes melt. Presumably. Or we could be box. Okay. What if love is hot? Because, you know, I feel like it's toasty. I don't like that. Oh, fuck. Bullsed it. I just left it. Shouldn't have tried to be fun. Gonna make... Yeah. Oh, fuck. So how do I get box out of here? The word box, I mean. Oh. What am I doing? Shut up, there's a wall. Oh yeah, you're right. There was too. Yeah, no, I have it. That's exactly why we're stopping though. That was my tired old brain going, wait a minute, I don't know what's going on. And I was like, yeah, sorry, brain. Son of a bitch. So love is hot. Oxys melt. We're gonna give this a little love tap. Oh, that's good. Well, that's it. Y'all saw what happened when I tried to do one more than I should have. We're doing pretty good. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I certainly did. It's super, just like, actually amazing game. Like, fuck, I love puzzle games. And I'm always surprised when a new game comes out and I just get immediately like enamored by it. So that's always nice. Doesn't happen too often. You want to see a special level again? Tomorrow, Yanks. I promise. And we'll have to do some space chem soon. Maybe just try a little bit of it. I don't know how much of it will do because, like, at least Baba is pretty quick. It might get longer as we go along because I'm, like as I get stumped on stuff. But Space Chem, I remember being like a chunky, grindy, very good, but you do spend a lot of time planning. We'll see though. Either way, take it easy, guys. Have a nice night.